Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Welcome to the channel. I hope you had a great Christmas, but we have to talk because things are to the point. We have to really understand we have to always watch our backs for safety because people are taking their gun battles out onto the streets. This time it took place in a Phoenix airport. On the airport grounds, they didn't make it through security, and it just dominoed into a second incident where a man takes it upon himself to come to the airport because he heard that there was an active shooter, and you will see him here getting a beat down from the officers. He took multiple guns.
Police saying this was unrelated, but also kind of related. They do say that this guy apparently showed up because he received a text message that said that there was an active shooter inside of the airport. They say he showed up with weapons in an attempt to take down that active shooter. Again, you can see him on the ground there. This video provided by Fox 10 Phoenix as he is handcuffed and taken into custody.
So you see, this man does not look like he is an officer in himself. He does not seem to be getting the nice treatment like he's a colleague. He just seems like somebody that just wanted to use his weapons, like he wanted to exercise his right to pull out his weapons. We remember another incident where someone wants to insert themselves and call themselves standing their ground, bringing their weapons from home like a little vigilante starter kit. And we have that situation playing out. It's a domino effect. They should have never been connected. I mean, you should never bring weapons to the airport. How do you think you're going to get away with that? Shouldn't the airport be the last place you want to bring a weapon that you think you should? If you want to have a showdown with somebody, you want to have you're going to have a gunfight showdown or whatever. The airport should be the last place. But people are just so brazen now. It's not everybody's like this, but it's enough people that are like this, and they don't care about public safety. But now we know we have to always look for the exits, not just on the airplane, not just in the schools, not just in restaurants, not just in nightclubs, not just in shopping malls, not just in movie houses, and tell the kids not just in schools, if I didn't say that already. But we have to look for the exits as soon as we get to the airports. Is this like the Wild Wild West now? And these people that kicked off this whole incident on Christmas evening, it was kind of mispronounced sometimes. Christmas evening said kind of fast if you heard other reports, but this was Christmas evening going into our Boxing Day. It's supposed to be a great day for catching extra Christmas deals or end of the year deals, or being charitable to the less fortunate. It's an important part of the holiday season, but these people must not have the Christmas spirit. And we'll get to the report of an officer that covered the incident, so you'll know that this is no kind of fake news. And I'll come back with some thoughts.
Fox.
All right, everybody all good? Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I just have some brief information on what we can tell right now. First of all, I'd like to tell everybody, the community, that this incident has been resolved. It was resolved very quickly. There's nobody outstanding. We are not looking, we do not believe that there's any suspects out there outstanding. I want to put everybody at ease. Of course, this is scary. It was Christmas evening. Everybody's trying to get home. 100% the community was pretty concerned for this. What happened today was about 9:45 p.m. airport officers who are stationed here at the airport got a call of a possible shooting at a restaurant outside at Terminal 4, at a restaurant outside of security checkpoint. Officers were on scene fairly quickly because they're here at the airport. Officers arrived on scene and they located 3 individuals believed to have gunshot injuries. A short time later, as other officers were arriving, 2 other individuals were located in the parking garage. 1 individual is believed to have at least 1 stab wound. He was taken to a hospital. 4 victims have been taken to the hospital. And 1 juvenile female has been detained. We're still combing through who and what everybody is. What I can say is that all 5 individuals that are involved in this incident are all known to each other. No community members or visitors were injured outside of this group individual. What Preliminary information right now is that a group of known individuals engaged in a physical altercation that took place here at the outside a restaurant. The altercation escalated when somebody produced a handgun, and that is when the injuries took place. I'll give you guys a quick update. So we have one adult female who is listed in critical condition. She's in it is life-threatening still at this point. 2 adult males are listed in stable condition, and the adult male that had the at least 1 stab wound is in stable condition. It's very early stages. Just wanted to give you guys that information. I am aware that there was a secondary incident that occurred at the airport, completely unrelated to this. From my understanding, that incident was this man received a text message that he believed there was an active shooter at Sky Harbor. This was not an active shooter, that never was. And he arrived at the airport with firearms. I don't know if, don't know what all of the meanings there are, but he is detained. He is going to be booked into the 4th Avenue jail today for several charges. They're still doing interviews. That's still taking place. That is unrelated to this. He got in an altercation with a police officer. The officer was not injured, but there was an altercation.
So she never refers to him as a fellow officer or someone ex-Marine or someone with some kind of military background. He's just some rando that has access to weapons. They seem to be his weapons. So he must be some type of licensed carrier. People think it's just like it's the Wild Wild West. They don't care. We hear these stories every day, every week, at least. And none of this deters our fellow citizens. Like, don't we need to get a grip? No, it's just like, it just keeps piling on. So we, for our own safety, for the sake of our family safety, maybe it is most days of the year, none of this comes to our immediate communities, but it's popping off all over the country. It's just popping off. So we have to really look for the exits, mind the exits at all times. We watch our backs, but it's really like that. It only takes one time to get caught up in some stuff like this. And yeah, they said that this did not carry on, this didn't affect any of the other passengers, but they shut this down real quick. They shut the airport down. It disturbed travel briefly, but I'll let her finish.
Like I said, we just finished the briefing. I don't have a lot of details. I will hopefully have a media advisory with the information that I provided that I can send out hopefully within the next few minutes. I just got to finalize it. I wanted to come get you guys some sound. I'll take some questions.
The juvenile female, is she considered a suspect? Was she fully arrested?
Not at this point. It's so early. Nobody has been interviewed. Investigators just got a briefing, so this was part of the ongoing investigation.
Did they work here, or were they traveling all together, or what was the deal with why they were at the airport?
Details of the ongoing investigation, we haven't gotten to that part yet. Investigators just got the briefing from the taking over the investigation, so all of that is taking place right now, and hopefully that information will be part of the what we learn.
And I know they're known to each other. Do we know relation, or is it?
Yes, I do believe that this was a family dispute that escalated.
Were they local? Do you know? I know.
Sorry, yes, that was the other part. So operations at Sky Harbor were temporarily halted. Everything was resumed fairly quickly. Any information on any delays or anything like that will have to be, you'll have to ask the airport PIO. But as far as I know, operations returned immediately. Nothing is being affected right now. This is just being rerouted. From my understanding, nothing is shut down right now. Complete airport operations are functioning.
Can you talk about the food court area that you guys have?
This food court area, all of the restaurants are closed right now. I don't know how long that area will be closed, but obviously that's part of the investigation. So I would say sometime.
This is maybe a dumb question. I know you can't bring weapons, guns past TSA. Are you allowed to have guns in this part of the airport?
No.
Okay, they're just asking the most obvious questions, but these people if I didn't say that already. They were together in a group. How someone came to the idea could have been this juvenile, whoever, but they must have been beefing before they got to the airport. It's just coming back to the same thing that I said before. People are taking their beefs onto the streets. It's like they feel nothing to do it. I don't know what it is. It's like people feel like their weapons are an extension of their emotions and they just pop off. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. What kind of age are we living in right now? I don't know what's wrong with Boo Boo. This man here, it's just, I guess the news cameras were already there because this group of people, this family that was having dinner in this restaurant, and this was on the airport premises. This was not outside of the airport, as I understand it, the way the officer said. And these people brought guns. And for her to say that this was a separate incident, yeah, this man did not belong to the group, but he was reacting to the information that he got about this group. And he chose to get involved. It is just too much. Y'all be safe. Look for the exits. And till I see y'all the next time. Hey, I've covered the story about Luigi Maggiani. This is not the way. A lot of people are in support of him because of healthcare insurance companies, their policies, the effects that has had on the American public. A lot of people's loved ones or themselves directly have gone into bankruptcy. So a lot of people are in support of what Luigi Maggiani did. I covered that story. But it's just a little bit too much right now. Y'all mind the exits. I will keep up with the story because they're going to break it down. We're going to get some names and we're going to get some faces. But until I see y'all the next time, keep living your life like it's golden. I'll see y'all real soon. Peace.